All right, if you're finding that you have a lot of zucchini, this is a huge one. I'll post a picture later that Julie got from her boyfriend's mom, and along with a bunch of other nice spicy peppers. But anyways, I decided I was going to make some zucchini, and so I sliced it as thin as I could, and I'm going to do it in the air fryer here. And that one, these didn't cut too great, but then the slices do get a little bit better. I salted them. Notice that some are thick and some are thin. Again, I did the best I could. So this is kind of, if you can get it thin like this, I don't have a mandolin, but that would be awesome. So, and I've done a bunch already. So this is what I did. I put it on the air fryer. It's already been salted. So now I'm going to add a little bit of pepper. Okay, so once you add on your pepper, I use this one here. So it's got the peppercorns, and then I twist it around. Since I only have one hand, I had to put the phone down. But anyways, then so now they've already been salted. So some of the water has come off. You could see the water that has drained while it's been sitting there as I've been doing the rest. And then we're going to put a little olive oil on. I'll just do this real quick. Usually I do this with two hands. I mix it up so that we can get the olive oil all over the place. And of course I have it on a pan, on a plate, so that the oil will go into the plate. These seeped in already, so I got to do just a little bit more. Whoop. All right, it's not very neat because, like I said, I usually do this with two hands. So anyway, so now we got the oil on there. And then I'm going to add some garlic powder. So here's the garlic powder going on. Just enough to give it a little flavor. And then my secret ingredient is going to be Asiago cheese that I've grated up. So then you just kind of put it around. All right. And I don't like to let it go on the screen because then it cooks and then it starts to burn. So try not to do that if you can. Here we are. I'm just spreading it all around. So it's kind of like eggplant parmesan, except it's zucchini. And it also has no breading. So this is also gluten-free, which is great for people who need to be gluten-free. All right, so once you get it like that, we're going to restart the air fryer. And so I've been putting it on 400, and it obviously, if it's much thicker, you're going to want it. I did 12 minutes initially, and I kind of like it on 14 minutes, especially because we got these thicker ones. All right, let's see. Now I got to move this stuff around a little. So I have it says to leave the bottom pan in there to catch the dripping so you don't have too much of a mess. But this is my new air fryer, Gourmet. I love it. Alrighty, so that's it in there. So I'm just gonna let it preheat. I mean, it's been on, so it's still hot because this is like my third or fourth one that I've done. So when they're done, this is what I layer them in the dish like this. So I'm sending that over to my daughter's boyfriend's parents so that they could try it. And then I have more here, and then I'm going to add this to this. I didn't want to lay them too much on top of each other. I think it'd be a little bit better. And they're just so yummy and delicious. So hopefully you enjoy this if you have a lot of zucchini in the garden. Buon appetito!